Good morning, County. I'm Jacob Latham.
And I'm Jada Hamby.
And this is the Colonel Cast. We hope you're having a great day. Thank you for tuning in.
On today's episode, we feature our theme for the school year, another tireless teacher, some sports, and a new installment of Cryptic Cast, and much more.
Man, I'm excited. Let's get right into it. It's CCN time. As you all know, this year's theme is Design Your Destination. The meaning behind the theme is all about planning and establishing your future.
We felt that this theme deserves a feature story, so we went out to our principals who have designed their destinations to be where they are now, to ask them what are their biggest tips on being successful.
Now, we do want to disclaim that there are many teachers in the building who feel like the classroom is their best destination, as well as other teachers who are still on their way to fulfilling their dreams. For our first interview, here's Marian Roldan talking to Mr. Ransom.
Hi, this is Marian, and we're here with Mr. Ransom. What's your number one tip for designing a destination for success?
No matter what you do, give your best effort and always be a team player, because that destination may lead to another destination. I know many people that are doing something now that they never dreamed that they'd be doing. And, you know, they'd have supervisors or somebody like that would see how good they were and how much effort and all they put into something and how much of a team player they were. And they would ask them, hey, would you be interested in doing something else? So no matter what you do, be a team player and give great effort. And people recognize that, and it might lead something even bigger than the destination that you picked.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Marian and Mr. Ransom. Effort is a vital piece of our school lives, no matter what it is we're working on. Whether it's involvement in extracurriculars or the work you put into your core classes, effort is the glue that holds your destination together.
How much you put in is how much you get. Perseverance is having effort. Some people call this grit. Grit is a slang term that has been used for generations to describe people who give their full effort and persevere through obstacles. Here's researcher Angela Lee Duckworth from the University of Pennsylvania with more on this.
We partnered with private companies asking which of these salespeople is going to keep their jobs and who's going to earn the most money. In all those very different contexts, one characteristic emerged as a significant predictor of success. And it wasn't social intelligence, it wasn't good looks, physical health, and it wasn't IQ. It was grit. Grit is passion and perseverance for very long-term goals. Grit is having stamina. Grit is sticking with your future, day in, day out, not just for the week, not just for the month, but for years, and working really hard to make that future a reality. Grit is living life like it's a marathon, not a sprint. A few years ago, I started studying grit in the Chicago public schools. I asked thousands of high school juniors to take grit questionnaires, and then waited around more than a year to see who would graduate. Turns out that grittier kids were significantly more likely to graduate, even when I matched them on every characteristic I could measure. Things like family income, standardized achievement test scores, even how safe kids felt when they were at school. So it's not just at West Point or the National Spelling Bee that grit matters, it's also in school, especially for kids at risk for dropping out.
On another aspect of designing a successful destination, we got a chance to sit down with Ms. Seitz.
When did you decide that being a principal would be your destination? Honestly, when I was in elementary school, I knew I wanted to be an educator, and I always played school. I helped my teachers with extra things at school, and I've always loved learning. So I knew from an early age I wanted to be a teacher. As far as the principal piece, about 9 years ago, I've been doing this principal thing in the Blue Unit for 9 years, so a little before 9 years ago. The lady who was principal here at the time said, "Hey, don't you have your admin degree? We've got an opening. Why don't you try for that?" And I wasn't really sure at the time if I wanted to. Every time I went for a different degree, I kind of opened another avenue for myself. And so one of those was administration, just in case I ever wanted to try it sometime. So I thought, well, I'll go through the interview process and just see what happens. And so went through the interview and was offered the position. And I thought, well, why not try it? Something different. So here I am, 9 years later.
Are you naturally organized as a person?
Yes and no. Sometimes if you come in my office, it's a total wreck. Like, this is actually somewhat organized today, but there's a method to my madness, I always say. Like, even if I have stacks on my desk, they're organized stacks, and I can find whatever it is I need to find. So I guess I'm more organized than not. It drives me crazy to not know where things are and not have a system. And so in this job, because we're responsible for so many different things and things happen really quickly, you really have to be organized. And you have to be organized because sometimes you might deal with a situation 1 week and then 2 months later you have to find notes from that situation and refer back to that situation. So you've got to be really organized. I still, even after 9 years, am playing with my system. But a few things that I know people need to do, and I would offer this as some advice to students. If you don't have some sort of calendar or planner, there's no way you can be organized without that. And I mean, a lot of kids today, I know I don't have my phone with me, but a lot of kids use their notes in their phone. You know, just find a system that works for you, because I have to have that. I have lots of file folders. I have them over there. The things that I get to most recent, you know, my PLT stuff I have right here on my desk. My English stuff I have close. My notes from kids, I have a filing system behind me. And then every day, even though I have a planner, every day and of course I can't find those because I haven't been in my office long enough today to get organized. But there is a way you can print like a calendar off our mail, and so I use this. So I have it in a million different ways. So I have this calendar, and then underneath that I have the emails about things that are coming up so I don't forget meetings and certain activities in the school. Plus I have my planner, so I do like even some double organizing, I guess. So you've got to be organized in life. And there are a lot of people I know who are much more organized than I, but it is whatever you're going to do, whatever your destination might be, I think you have to be organized. So just the simplest tip that I would have for that, again, is just, you know, use the notes in your cell phone, have a planner. I think almost every successful person has a planner. You've got to have a calendar that's just at your fingertips constantly because there's just a lot coming at you these days. So anyway.
Thank you, Ms. Sykes, for those wonderful tips about organization. Speaking of organization, how do seniors manage their crazy schedule with all the jobs and events that we do? We use a planner. It's not just for hall passes. The ways that I manage my time are through my planner. I have everything written down, and I'm involved in a lot.
And if you're like me and you don't really like writing stuff down, you can use a reminders app on your phone. That's the way I stay organized, because I have a bad memory and I'm very scatterbrained. So having a reminder app on my phone is really helpful. Because if I have something that I might have forgotten out without it, it just pops up on my phone and I get the reminder. So whatever it is that you need to do to get organized, we encourage you to do that. Because it's important.
Just find the best way that it can help you.
For sure. Up next, our new sports anchor, Luke Payne, is here with some recent updates and news on upcoming events.
How's it going, Henderson County High School? It's your boy Luke Payne back here with another episode of Sports Update. Look, I don't know what else to say, but look, the Lady Colonels soccer team, 5-time regional champs, hello, and we came in the Sweet 16 of state this year. I mean, they played hard, but look, next year we got a lot of young talent. We're going to hit the ground running. Boom, win. All right? That's all we're going to do. Win, win, win. In the words of DJ Khaled. All right? And the boys soccer team, regional runner-ups, boom, same thing. Win, win, win. Another one, DJ Khaled. All right? And this Friday, the boys varsity football team play against McCracken at home. So be able to show up, show out. Boom. That's all I got to say. And a little bit more one other thing. Volleyball district champs. Boom. That's all I got to say. Now we're going to head over to the board for some NBA updates. And we're back. Okay. Now look, the NBA season started Tuesday, and we got a lot of good action from the Pelicans and Raptors game. The Raptors won, of course. Pascal Siakam, Kyle Lowry had a great game. Zion Williamson was out though. And the LA Clippers versus the LA Lakers. The Clippers came on top out of that. But that's not here what I'm going to discuss, all right? And today, we're going to be talking about the top 5 title contenders from each conference. Starting off with the Western Conference, at number 5, we have the Golden State Warriors. They're still in the playoff series. They're going to win. They're going to win a lot. And that's all I got to say. At number 4, the Houston Rockets. Now, the Houston Rockets, number 3, the LA Lakers, okay? Now, at the number 2 spot.
We've got your hat, sir.
Oh, we've got the hat? Oh, yes, sorry. The LA Lakers, yes. Thank you. Number 2, we have the Denver Nuggets, all right? When I talk about team chemistry, I talk about, the Denver Nuggets. All right, and number 1, the LA Clippers. And that's all I got to say about the Western Conference. Now, the Eastern, what is this? What is this coming in? The LA Clippers hat. Thank you. All right, and now, next week, we'll be talking about the top 5 teams from the Eastern Conference that are title contenders. That's all from me today, from Luke Payne, and I'll be signing out. Peace.
Do we have supervillains teaching at HCHS? Alan and Brenna are here to uncover the mystery on a new installment of Cryptid Cast.
It's Alan
And Brenna.
and we're back with another segment of the Cryptid Cast, covering the question we all have been asking ourselves.
Is Mr. Houston Megamind?
This segment was brought to our attention by an anonymous caller, so thank you.
If you alerted us of this cryptid message, please message us on Instagram or Twitter and we'll shout you out in the next segment.
Now, let's examine the evidence.
Hi, I'm Brenna here with
Jolie.
And do you have Mr. Houston in class?
Yes, I do.
And do you think he's Megamind?
Yes. Because he has this bald spot on the back of his head, and every year it's gotten bigger, and I saw it yesterday, and it was blue.
I'm
Thank
here
you.
with
Jaden.
And do you have Mr. Houston in class?
Yes, I do.
And do you think he's Megamind?
Yes, because his head is just abnormally big, so I can see it.
Yeah, I have Mr. Houston, and I think he could be, but he definitely doesn't have the smarts or like anything like that to be the evil genius that Megamind is. Plus, he's not blue. So.
All right, this is Alan. I'm out here with Cryptid Cast, and we're going to do a quick walking interview of everybody, asking them if they think that Mr. Houston is Megamind. Let's ask. Yo, Tyler, do you have Mr. Houston?
No, I do not.
Do you know anything about him?
He might be an alien.
Period. All right, Leighton. Do you have Mr. Houston?
Yes.
Is he Megamind?
No.
Answer me clearly. Is he Megamind?
Houston.
Is he Megamind?
Yes.
Bye. Whoa. Come here. Do any of you guys have Mr. Houston?
No, I had him last year.
Yes. Okay. Do you guys know? Is he Megamind?
Yes. Oh, for sure.
For sure. Do you have any evidence?
The bald spot? Yeah.
The bald spot?
His head really big.
Thank you. We'll take this. Andrew. Do you have Mr. Houston?
I do not.
Do you know if he's Megamind?
Probably.
Bye, Andrew. Thank you. Well, there you have it, folks. Is he Megamind? Let's see.
Go. I have to find my minion. Remember, class, there's a benefit to losing. You get to learn from your mistakes.
Oh, God.
Bro, that cake.
I know, it was so fresh.
Is Mr. Houston Megamind?
Is he testing evil jokes in preparation for the battle with Metroman?
Where is his minion?
Let us know what you think.
And as always,
Stay safe and see you later, County.
Speaking of Mr. Houston, and this is merely a coincidence caused by timing, he was recently voted by students as this month's tireless teacher. Teachers, if your PLT has not filled out the voting sheets yet, please do so and get those to Ginger Stovall ASAP.
996 votes came in. We're all going in.
It's the Nile. We're in the middle of a very competitive game.
Do you know why we're here?
Interrupting my game, obviously.
996 students voted, and you were voted the tireless teacher. How does that feel? And you get a tire to display in your room. And congrats on your baby! Put it around your waist.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome.
Okay, all y'all in your
Now we have a few announcements.
So, can you tell me about any trunk or treating events going on this year?
Yes. This Sunday, my church, Zion Baptist, is having a trunk or treat event from 5 to 7, I think, at Zion. And just bring your family, dress up as any Halloween costume you want, church appropriate, and just have fun. It's a fun time.
All right, thank you.
Hey County, Henderson County CTE unit is having a trunk or treat 5 to 7 right before the home pink out game. Make sure to come out, it's free of admission, and get some candy, play some fun games, and do some activities. Don't forget to check out the CCN booth where we will do green screen effects. That'll be fun, totally awesome. And don't forget to wear pink. Do you want to go?
Okay, one way organ donation has affected my life is when I was 2 years old, my father passed away in a car accident. When that happened, he donated some of his organs to, I think, 3 or 4 people and saved their lives. And when he did that, he got his eyes donated, his heart, and some other organs. And one day, I'm going to be able to reach out and meet those people and see a part of him that I never got to see. So go sign up for Donate Life today.
Thank you for tuning into this week's Destination Designed episode of the CCN. Be sure to stay tuned after our sign-off for information on how you can hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. And check out KolonelCast.net for weekly articles and other cool stuff.
That's all we have this week, County.
As
Signing
always,
out.
we'll be back next time letting you know what's going on in the world. Have a great day, County. I'm Jacob Latimer.
That's it. That's
Good morning, Colonels. It is me, Luke Payne. No, I just did it for thematic. Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Luke back with him. Ugh, you're kidding me. Another blooper. No, I said it.